Children of the World Choir came and performed and stayed with some families in our church, and it was phenomenal. It was moving, and the relationships that were made just in the short amount of time that the kids were here was just phenomenal. And people's hearts were just so compelled to reach out and help these children.
And they gave us an opportunity to give financially to support Operation Baby Rescue in Guatemala. And PromiseLand responded with huge generosity. We gave $8,000 to that one outreach that day. And I was amazed by that. I was blown away. And with that money, Operation Baby Rescue was able to rescue 7 babies. A few months later, World Help emailed and said, hey, we want you guys to come down to Guatemala and actually see firsthand what's happening with these baby rescues.
Early August, we were scheduled to go to Guatemala. And before you go to Guatemala, you go to your doctor and you get all checked out, make sure you got everything you need, and they give you 2 million prescriptions. And then you're sure you're gonna die when you're there, and you definitely get malaria, and you probably get a raging case of a lot of things. So
we flew down to Guatemala, landed in Guatemala City, and then took a bus about 3 hours to Hope of Life Outreach Center.
the ministries they have are amazing. They have the hospital where the babies that are rescued are brought to and treated.
They have a home for the elderly. They have a home for special needs children.
That for us was just extremely moving. All of it was moving, but because of Kennedy, it was just that much more so. Our hearts can so relate to that, those children, and feel such a great love for the children that are there.
We actually wanted to go see the villages where these babies were being rescued from, so we loaded into some vans and we drove up an hour and a half up into the mountains. Curvy roads, dangerous. Erica was scared for her life.
What was so amazing is the people's attitudes and their being content with the little amount that they had, and the schools that the children went to.
Most of them did not have clean water. Most of them, their housing structures, shelters are very, very dilapidated, have holes all in them. Their school is just a one-room schoolhouse with no bathroom, just a hole in the ground for them to use the restroom. In one of these villages that we went to, they said that we were the first Americans that had ever visited their village. We were given the opportunity to meet the pastors and pray with the congregation. It was such a sweet moment, because no matter where you live or what kind of lifestyle you have, when we gather together and we pray, there's just something so special and so unifying about that, because we serve the same God and He was present with us, and it was just a really sweet moment. So Hope of Life goes up into these villages. They find babies that are sick, and they bring an ambulance and bring them down to their treatment center. They get them fed, they get them medicated, they get all of their viruses or parasites or any kind of diseases rehabilitated and cleaned out, and then they send them back to their home village.
So it was just really awesome to be able to go in and see these babies that our church had participated in helping, and to be able to hold them and see a baby that was healthy, that before people gave and before people sacrificed, this baby didn't stand a chance, and now this baby was healthy and doing well and was going to get to be a part of its family again without the threat of death.
So it's an awesome privilege for PromiseLand to partner with these folks in Guatemala, and they are so thankful and they're so appreciative, and this is just the beginning. We have a great opportunity to actually adopt a whole village, and help them get clean water, a new church building, a new school facility, and homes if they need them. So thank you so much, PromiseLand, for jumping in and helping out with this amazing outreach. It's because your generosity that lives are being changed all over the world.